Okay, I am clicking record.
Record? Are you from Ireland? I feel like you just totally did an Irish accent there.
I don't think that's Irish. I think this is more Irish. Knowing you, you'll put this content in the podcast of me attempting. So apologies if I've offended anyone.
How could you say such a thing? Like I would do something like that.
You would. General chit-chat before we started. You steal it and put it in.
I'm just going to put that part in and nothing else. I'm going to pull you out of context. I have the power.
No, you don't. I'll be like, no, don't publish that.
Oh, yeah, you have the username and passcode.
There wasn't a podcast that week.
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
No idea. What accent were you about to do?
I don't know. I got freaking nothing. Hey, I got nothing.
Okay.
Certainly not British.
No.
The only thing I can do, since we already passed up St. Patty's Day, I'm a week too late, is the top of the morning to ya. That's all I got. I can do top of the morning. I can say morning. That's all I got.
Do you know what? It's funny, though, because when you do an Irish accent, you have to have, like, a certain saying that gets you into it. And I'm like it with Australia. I have to go, g'day, mate.
Yeah, g'day, mate.
And then I can talk Australian, but I have to say g'day, mate, first.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
There's like a word, isn't there?
Lovely. Yeah. All right.
That's your word.
Lovely.
That is your word. When you go into British, you always start it and go, lovely.
Only because that was so your word. And that's what I've heard so many times out of your mouth, that things are just lovely, that I'm just like, that's my word. My go-to word. It's a Lauren word. It's lovely.
The difference is I say it's lovely and you go, lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, cut it out.
That's not how I say it. Anyway.
I could just start with hold fire. Nope. That didn't sound good at all.
Hold fire? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Just hold fire.
Yeah, fire. It's like 2 syllables.
Hold fire.
Right here, we just got 1 syllable. It's fire. We got fire. Oh my God, we're so stupid. Let's say welcome to, what episode is this? 19?
19.
Welcome to episode 19 of the Lauren and Sheila Show. Both of us back in our respective towns. You in the dark and dreary and grey and raininess cold UK, and me back on the mainland of the States.
Indeed. I have to say, it's quite nice to have you back and not have you like, arriba! Oh,
yeah,
in the sunshine,
rubbing in the
Lauren.
sunshine because it is freaking cold today. What the heck? Ugh.
Cold here as well. It's always cold here, though.
Yeah,
so.
no.
It's like deceiving, though, because we start the day, a little bit of winter sunshine comes through, and you go, ooh. Oh, it looks like... No, just give it an hour. It's game over in an hour's time. It's like, don't get excited. Honestly.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's got to suck for you. You hate the cold so much, but yet you're still there.
Because I can't get anywhere else. You won't let me into America. I don't know why.
Don't say you.
Really.
It's not my fault. I'd let you in. I'd open up the back door for you.
You would.
I'd be like, shh, don't tell. Just tiptoe. Just walk right through.
I can't get into any country. Like,
what? Why don't you just maybe look? Technically, you're part of Wilmington Media, so can't you just work here 9 months out of the year or something?
I don't think so. I don't think it's that easy. You'd have to sponsor me, I think.
So it all comes down to cash. I'll sponsor you.
It all comes down to money.
Yeah. Hey, you're worth it. I'll sponsor you.
Thanks. We need to sort this out. Can you imagine?
We'll talk about this offline.
There'd be no pondering across the pond, though, so
we're just
the podcast
pondering.
would be over.
We're pondering across the retention pond.
We're just pondering with a tea and coffee. It's fine. It's not quite got the same ring to it, has it?
No, it doesn't. We'll fake it. I mean, perception is reality. It's a podcast. It's audio. We can make magic. I can put you at Hogwarts and people would believe it. It's all about sound design.
You've just told them, so...
Dang it.
They're not going to believe you now, Sheila.
Dang it. All right, I think it's time to get back to our fabulous sponsor. This week, it is the fabulous Perry's Emporium. And you know, I caught up with Alan Perry himself, and here's how it went down. Back at the most beautiful place on earth here in Wilmington. It's beautiful. Perry's Emporium in, again, beautiful Barclay Commons. How you doing?
Hey, Sheila, you're back here in the back where all the good stuff happens, repairs.
No, and I'm so glad that you mentioned that to me, because if you remember at the Heart Ball, I had so much fun. Mm-hmm. My earrings broke.
I don't doubt that. Well, you were dancing and jumping up and down. Good God almighty.
We had so much fun, but yes, my favorite earrings in the world, and I'm like, oh my God, what I'm going to do? And then I kind of like took a sigh of relief. I'm like, oh, I'll just bring them to Perry's.
Well, if we haven't got to feed it, put gas in it, or divorce it, we'll look at it and see if we can fix it for you.
Hey, happy anniversary, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Happy anniversary, Sonia, darling. Today's our 8th-year anniversary.
8 years.
Yep.
You guys are such a beautiful couple.
Well, thank you. Thank you. She makes me look good.
Yeah, she does, indeed. She is probably the most beautiful woman in Wilmington.
I think so. I'm being jealous. And you're second. But anyway.
But yeah, back to jewelry repair. Do you do a lot of it?
We do over $500,000 a year in repairs in this town. That's why we have 4 full-time jewelers, and then I have 2 part-time jewelers that, when they're not back there doing jewelry repair, they're on the floor taking care of the customers, and they're taking the repairs in. So we have one's check-in station, and we're fixing to remodel, so we'll have 2 check-in stations.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We do everything right here in the store. The only thing I don't do here in the store is high-end Rolex repairs and watch repairs, and there I ship those registered mail to a guy in Cleveland, Ohio that's got 104 years of experience.
Yeah, that's amazing. And what kind of repairs do you normally see? Is it like estate jewelry? Do you have?
Mostly it's ring sizing, and prong fixing. But we do everything right here in the store.
That's what I love.
And everything has a warranty on it when we get through with it. We put a warranty behind everything we sell.
I love it. So you know that the work is there and it's going to last.
Yeah, I say it's a 100-year warranty, but my staff says it's a 1-year warranty. So.
You also, if you remember a couple years ago, we had so much fun creating our own jewelry.
Yes, I do everything here in the store now. We just got through investing about $30,000 in 2 new machines. One is a scanner, whereas we can take your grandmother's heirloom and scan it into the computer, and then we can reproduce it for your other daughter. If you have 2 daughters and they both want the same piece of grandma's jewelry, we can reproduce one. So one daughter will get the original, one will get a reproduction.
Don't tell them which one.
Don't tell them which one, because they won't be able to tell.
That's right.
And then we have our own growing machine here, so you can actually watch it grow. If you want to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours sitting here watch it grow, but you can do that. And we're fixing to remodel the store to where they'll be able to watch that kind of stuff go on.
What do you mean watch it grow? What does that mean?
This is a machine that once we put the CAD design into the computer, this machine takes a resin, not a wax, but a resin, and it just starts growing. You've seen them on TV, the CNC machines where they're making a car's hubcap or a fancy motorcycle part. We're doing the same thing with jewelry now, right here in the store.
That's so amazing.
It is amazing. It blows me away what we can do.
I love it. I love it. So spring is here. We're finally here in spring. What's going to be hot right now for spring in the jewelry department?
Our store is going to be a huge store, remodel, construction, sale. We want to sell it versus having to move it, because we're going to temporarily move across the street to our old wedding dress shop. And work out of there while they remodel this store.
So that's good for the customer, right?
Great for the customer. Yeah. We got some bargains. We're going to be giving away jewelry. I love it. Yeah, I'd like to have a big sale and get rid of a lot of stuff so I don't have to move it.
And that's great. When is that going to happen?
Construction starts in May. The sale's going to start the last week of April.
Okay. Thanks, Alan.
Yes, ma'am.
You need a life hack about how to get into the United States, but since we don't have that now, what do you got for me, lady?
I've got 2 again. I always go for a double whammy, and then I'm going to regret it eventually because I'm going to run out of life hacks, but that's fine. So my first life hack is, when you have a candle and it gets so low and you're trying to light the candle and you've got a match and you're trying to sort of tip the candle to get the match into the wick to light it.
I know what you're going to say.
Piece of spaghetti.
Paschetti.
Long piece of spaghetti so you don't burn your fingers.
Don't burn your fingers.
Light that, and then put it into the candle to light the candle.
Yeah, because there's a lot of times that I don't have the long lighter, the fireplace lighter. Yep. Or it runs out. I have the little ones, or I have some matches. So that is great. And you know what? You always have pasta at the top of your cupboard, and it's probably a year old. You probably have that half a box that you didn't use and it's still up there. Just use it. Those are your matches. Don't throw them away. Those are officially now your matches.
Yep, 100%. That's a great life hack because I always burn my fingers and then you end up dropping the match in the candle because you're like,
and then you can't get it out.
It's never good. Never good. So that's my first life hack.
All right.
And my second life hack, I'm hoping, still no news, but one's hoping that this week there may be some moving going on.
Ooh.
But I feel like it's going to be, you're going to get a phone call and it's going to be like, okay, yeah, we're moving you in a few days. And I'm going to go into pure panic mode because I've packed absolutely nothing because I'm too scared that it could still go wrong right up until the last minute. So although I'm not physically moving yet, I've got a life hack for when I do.
Okay.
Apparently, hanging clothes in the wardrobe, if you sort of imagine you get 10 items, push them all together so all the hangers are together.
Yeah.
Get a bin bag with handles on, place the bin bag over the bottom of the clothes, pull it all the way up, and then basically sort of cross over the handles at the top, over the top of the hangers, like crisscrossed.
Right. Now, for all you Americans, the bin bags are just trash bags. And I would highly recommend you use like a lawn bag. So those are the bigger black bags. So just wanted to translate what you were saying.
Just so that everyone doesn't think you're just weird, Lauren.
Yeah. What the hell's
Sheila?
A bin bag? No problem. I got you.
Thank you very much. Now, have you got a life hack for me?
Well, if you're hoping to recreate something the way it was originally organized at your old place, just make sure you take pictures. Take pictures. Like, for example, like TV cords or the way a bookshelf was arranged. And you got to take them down, then put them back up, and you love the way it was and you can't remember. Just take pictures before you take it down.
Okay. I like that. I do that sometimes with, I've got OCD. I sometimes do that with a plug socket. Take a picture of it so that I know when I've got out, I definitely turn it off. Similar a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Two more really quick, just for you since you're focusing on that. Do not waste your money on boxes. You know how many convenience stores and grocery stores have boxes that they're just tearing down in the back? Ask for every week. If it's a few weeks before, every week go see if they have any empty boxes.
Do you know what? Here's my issue with that one, though. I love the idea, but they're a bit tatty. And you know what I'm like? I found some really nice brand spanking new ones online that have got little boxes that say kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, and you can tick them. How neat and tidy is that?
It is, but I still think you're going to spend too much money.
Yeah, I think you're right. You make sense.
I mean, I understand
make a sensible
that's
point.
cute, but if you everything adds up. When you start moving, it's one thing, then another, and then another, and you're going to pay for this.
Tell
Then
me about it.
And then like $1,000 you will spend on stuff you forgot about. Like, for example, you can skip bubble wrap.
Well, what can I use instead? Because that was going to be my next purchase.
Wrap breakables and clothes and towels and sheets, rags, whatever it is for extra padding. You could use socks to...
That's a good shout.
Yeah, use socks to stuff your glassware. At least you'll get less bubble wrap and use that.
That's a good plan. I quite like that plan.
And when you're stacking your plates, make sure that you stack them vertically like vinyl records. It actually has less risk of breakage.
Yeah, I think I'd have done that anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now vertically, not horizontally.
Yeah.
Okay, good for you. That's something I wouldn't have done.
Probably stack them.
Straight up and down, not flat.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. No,
Vertically.
you mean turn the plate to vertical.
Yes.
I'm thinking like a vertical tower. Okay, I'm with you now.
You should pack the plates vertically like records. How they go up and down. And then they say wine glasses, place them upside down to put the pressure of the large rims instead of the fragile stems. But you don't drink, you probably don't have wine glasses.
Well, I've got like 2 and I'm like, I'm getting rid of them. I am going to buy a nice new set in my house though, because now I'm going to have a house.
And you'll have
friends. I feel like I should have guests and they come round and I've only ever I think I've actually got 3 wine glasses and that's it. Anyone else wants a drink, you're drinking wine out of a tumbler.
Yeah, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I am just becoming such a tumbler type of girl when it comes to wine.
Are you? Want more.
Well, there's that. But also, I'm so accident prone. And it's just getting worse with age. I swear to God. So I absolutely, they have the wine tumblers now,
Yeah.
But I'm like, what's the point of getting them when I already have tumblers? So, I mean, I don't drink like rum and Coke or Jack and Coke or Chivas or anything like that require a tumbler, but I have them. So I just put my wine in a tumbler. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to spill it.
You're like, you know what? I can fit 2 glasses in this one tumbler. Crack on. Don't have to move.
You are under this misconception that I get drunk all the time or that I drink more than than I do. It's really funny because when you wisecrack on my alcohol consumption, you always seem to double or triple it. I'm like, what? How much does she think I'm drinking? Like if I say I'm having a drink, you think I'm drunk. I'm like, no, I'm just having a drink.
You don't have to justify it to me, Sheila. It's fine.
I just think that you're since you don't drink, you're a little naive about the process of alcohol in one system.
Yeah, I just think, everyone just drinks far too much.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, it was like a glass of wine, and you're like, she's drunk. And I'm like, no, what are you talking about? I'm drunk.
You're just like this all the time. Alcohol or no alcohol, you sound like you're drunk. It's
now
fine.
that is fair. That's a fair assessment. Now, Lauren, I know you love to throw a random fact out there, but I found one that I thought was very interesting and I'd like to share.
I know. I feel a little bit disappointed that I'm handing over the torch on this part
Just
of the show,
one.
but it's for one episode only, Sheila.
Yeah, you can do the next 10. I promise you can do the next 10.
I like to share the absolutely useless information. You're more of a sensible person.
Yeah.
I'm normally the person that shares the useless stuff. However, it's over to you for the random fact of the week.
Thank you. Did you know that a Kakadu plum has 100 times more vitamin C than an orange?
What on earth is a Kakadu plum?
Well, you went to Australia for like a whole month. You should know. A Kakadu plum is an Australian native little superfood, and it's got 100 times more vitamin C than oranges. And it's like insane amount of vitamin C. It's also got potassium, vitamin E, some antioxidants, and all the blah, 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 blah. But we're talking about vitamin C. And in fact, did you know there is a ton more fruits and vegetables that have more vitamin C than an orange?
I do like an orange, though, so I'm not sure you're going to convince me to get more vitamin C from something else. A bit of an orange girl.
Oh, no. Yeah, you get your orange on. You get it on like nobody's business.
Cool. As long as I can still do that.
Yeah, there's just a lot of other things that have fabulous amounts of vitamin C. So like cherries, acerola cherries.
No idea.
Okay. How about...
I haven't had one of those, so no idea what you're talking about.
All right. They have plenty of vitamin C. So does chili peppers.
I will not be having those.
Okay. How about the tropical fruit guava?
Yeah, I've never had it.
It's time for you to have one.
Okay, I might try it.
Okay, what about sweet yellow peppers, like bell peppers?
I don't mind a pepper, but it has to be in like a stir fry or something. I couldn't just eat it on its own.
Okay. Well, how about if you go gram for gram, thyme, the herb. Sorry, the herb. Yep. You say herb, don't you?
Herb.
The herb.
Not
thyme.
the herb.
3 times more vitamin C than oranges.
Okay.
And in fact, it's one of the highest vitamin C concentrations of all the culinary herbs.
Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm. Others, parsley, mustard spinach, kale, kiwis, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, lemons, American persimmons, papayas, strawberries, then oranges.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Broccoli, strawberries, and oranges.
There it is. Plenty of vitamin C. Super good for you. And I'm going to add a little lemon, some Brussels sprouts, some kiwi, some kale, some mustard spinach, thyme, parsley, sweet yellow peppers, guavas, chili peppers, rose hips, too. Forgot to add that one to the list. And the Kakadu plums to my...
You like Brussels sprouts?
I love Brussels sprouts if you cook them correctly.
Like earth.
No. You got to cook them correctly. When you come down here, I'm going to take you to the restaurant Rebellion, okay? They make the most amazing, like, charred, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, oh, my God. They're like grilled Brussels sprouts like nobody's business. The most amazing Brussels sprouts I've ever had in my life.
Well, I think you should order them and I'll just try a little bit.
Yeah, definitely try a piece. And it's right there. It's right there off near Front Street. You can't go wrong.
Okay, well, we will try them. It's only about 8 weeks, isn't it, until I come? Like, it can't be that long.
So, yeah, you are going to be in Charleston for 4 or 5 days before you get to Wilmington, right?
Yeah, 5 days in Charleston and then 5 days in Wilmington.
Mm-hmm. All right. I know, it's getting close.
Not long.
Oh, we're past the middle of March. So we're way past.
We're nearly at the end of March.
Yeah. So
March ends this week.
Yeah. So, like, seriously, we are, like, getting closer to April. And then, like, next week we'll say, I'll be in Wilmington next month. That's what you can say next week.
I'll be leaving my new house as a total mess, though, I'm sure, because I'll just be like, I haven't got time to do it all.
Are you going to be okay with that? I think you're going to, be insane if you do. I don't know. I think you're going to work till 4 a.m. every day, making sure that house is tidy for when you get back, because I know you. That's how you roll.
I know. The problem is, though, if we decide to extend downstairs, that's not going to be a quick job. So I'm like, well, we'll have to get upstairs absolutely perfect. Every room done, the bathroom done, everything done. So I've only got the downstairs not done. That's what I'm feeling, because I just, freaks me out.
I know. Oh, I'm sure it does.
Freaking me out already. So I love the fact that you've taken over the random fact. However, kind of feel like it wasn't that random and it was quite informative.
It was. It's true. It's fair.
So I think I'm going to go back next week to telling the useless stuff that people don't need to know.
All right. Let me stuff your brain with something you can't get out of your head even though you really want to.
Yeah.
You know what, Lauren? I feel like all of our rant or raves have not been very ravey lately. So is there anything you can do to change that up?
I am raving about this one because I think it is hilarious.
Okay, well, I have not looked because I know you sent it and then I closed my eyes and I'm like, no, I'm not going to look. I want to be pleasantly surprised when you brought it up. So what is it? What's the topic? Go for it.
I don't think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. However, I think you're probably going to be a little bit like, what? But I think it is absolutely brilliant.
Okay.
I was looking online for something we could rant or rave about, and this came up. Now, a little while ago, we had a little rant about period parties.
Oh, God.
Panic not, there is a new party in town.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is it a voice-changing party?
No, this is a new trend, probably in America again. You guys tend to come up with these first. Women are apparently celebrating their husband going under the knife with vasectomy parties.
Oh, honey, we've been doing that for years. Yeah, it's like, gather them balls, lady, because it's March Madness.
I've never heard of this. We've never done it over here, but I just think this is amazing. I was reading a story about one, and it said that this lady had actually hosted one for her husband with a cake reading Snip, Snip, Hooray. And decorated with frosting sperms. And then her kids wore T-shirts that said Swim Team Survivor. And the husband had a top that said the swim team may have been cut, but the coach will never retire.
Oh, my. Oh, see, now that's just clever.
That's amazing. This woman's called Leah Randall, and she posted it on social media, and it's already been shared well over 40,000 times.
Look, when you're that clever, you earn that right to have that party.
Oh my God, Leah, you are a hero.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I am an absolute raver because I'm telling you now as well, if I had a lot of children and didn't want another one, I'd be making my husband go and get the snip. So
this is a thing. So they do it during March Madness. The commercials that come on every single year are, hey, get ready for the big game. How about them balls, lady? Yeah, it's March Madness. And then they start to go on about let your husband lay on the couch for a few days, and it's all about the balls and all that kind of stuff. So, watching basketball for the NCAA championship for college basketball. So they can lie around for a couple days, get snipped, lie around, watch basketball, then they can return to work a few days later.
Honestly, this is amazing.
It oversells. It's like they have no appointments available every year. So apparently there's a lot of sports fans.
That's insane.
And it seems to work for them. Yeah, and then they get waited on hand and foot.
Honestly, I think that's amazing. I think the party idea, I think March Madness, I think it's all amazing. I am raving about it this week.
Yeah, and amen, because you know what? If I don't want any more kids and he'll go under the knife for me, for the fact that I'll never have to, have any type of birth control, worry about anything ever again. Mm-hmm. I mean, I will wait on him hand and foot for 3 days straight. Absolutely.
I think it's brilliant. I couldn't believe it. When I saw it, I was like, this is amazing. So much better than period parties.
Cheers to the Snip party.
Raving. Cheers.
All right, Miss Lauren, we're going to stay on a nice, warm and fuzzy, just good mood type of note because it's time for a Tell Me Something Good story.
Okay, I'm ready. And apparently you've got a good one, so tell it to me.
Well, girl, I don't do anything that sucks. So yes indeed.
Of course you don't, because you do everything amazing, Sheila.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you're absolutely
Let's not go
right.
Back there. Oh, yeah. The jealousy's coming through again.
Here it comes.
Just carry on. It's fine.
So this Tell Me Something Good story is going to come all the way from Villarreal, Spain. It's a little town, and it's a small little village that's just been bamboozled over unexplained, really wonderful gifts that have been slipped into the mailboxes of random households.
Okay.
Yes, there is a Robin Hood in the village. This mysterious do-gooder has been nicknamed the Robin Hood of Villarreal. Now, he's been leaving envelopes containing about, was it 100 euros? What is that, $132 in the United States?
No idea.
Yeah. So far, 15 different households have received these gifts. These villagers were so surprised by these random gifts, the mayor said that some of them brought the cash to the police in order to make sure they was actually real.
Oh, how sweet.
And plus, there've been no correlation between the recipients. Like, one of them, it was like a widow living with her son. Another house was a couple with small kids. Another was an elderly couple. Another was a middle-aged couple without kids. So there was nothing in common, except that they were all in the same village. Now, this little village only has about 800 residents, and so far, 15 of those residents actually got the gifts, but nobody can figure out who the gift giver is.
Interesting. Only 785 to go then. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the identity may be a mystery forever, but the villagers did express their gratitude for the Robin Hood's unexplained compassion.
That's so sweet. Just like those random acts of kindness again.
Yeah, if I had all the money in the world, I mean, how fun would it be to be the Robin Hood of any town?
Oh, it'd be amazing. I'd love, if I had money, that's the sort of thing I think I would go out and just randomly do.
Yeah, I love seeing people's faces when they get a gift and they have no idea like where it came from.
Yes, I love that. Actually, earlier when I come home, I thought someone had, randomly left, not necessarily me, but somebody a gift outside our house because we live in flats. And at the front door, you come in the door and there's 4 flats here. So I thought somebody had left somebody a gift outside the door because there was a carrier bag. And actually, I just realised that it was nappies and baby food because bless the lady next door, she was clearly carrying too much, including her child in. And she left it outside the front door. And I was like, hey, there's nappies and baby food in here. I was like, I know who that is. So I took it in and I put it next to the door and lightly tried to knock the door thinking baby might be asleep. And she didn't reply. So I texted her and I was like, not sure if that's your bag of nappies and baby food outside, but I've put it outside your front door. And bless her, she come back, she put, I'm so sorry, thank you for that. Me and baby were both asleep. So
thank God you lightly knocked.
I know, it wasn't, a lovely gift. It was just nappies and baby food. But hey,
it could have happened.
Been a gift.
It could be you. You could be that person that does it tomorrow.
Maybe.
Actually, I'm inspired. I'm actually going to do something like that actually today. You know what? Today, when I get off this microphone, you know how I love my succulents. I have a really good selection right now. I think I'm going to pot it and put it on somebody's front door and walk away.
Oh my gosh, do it.
I'm done. I'm totally gonna.
I love it. I feel like I need to do something as well, but not sure what right now.
You sort it out, but in the meantime, while you think about it, give yourself a round of applause. Another amazing podcast, Lauren.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one gone and another one gone.
Another one bites the dust.
Hey!
That was beautifully in tune with each other. Not so in tune, but in time with each other, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Perfect. That's what I heard. All right, girl, you have a great week. And everyone else in the listening audience, thanks for joining us right here at the Lauren and Sheila Show.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lauren and Sheila Show. A new episode every Monday. Music was licensed by Bensound. Find our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Google Play Music, and at laurenandsheilashow.com. Want to talk to us? Find us on Facebook at The Lauren and Sheila Show, on Twitter and Instagram at Lauren and Sheila. Leave all good comments on any of our social media platforms. All negative and hateful comments, you can send them right to hell. Want to become a new and improved amazing person? Sponsor our podcast. Email us at laurenandsheilashow@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in as we ponder across the pond with The Lauren and Sheila Show.